Hey chef, can you make me something with 20?
Of course I can, Danny.
So where are we at?
We're at my favorite store, Amazon Fresh. Okay, we need some pasta. What kind of shells do you like? Elbows. Jokes are not coming through today. Pork shoulder, corn, masa, flour, milk, Greek yogurt, tortilla, cilantro, tomatillos, jalapenos, white onion, orange, lime.
So we got all of our groceries.
Yeah, we did. Today I'm making two of my favorite things combined into one. We're taking carnitas, mac and cheese, combining it together. Let's go. First, prep the pork roast. We're gonna remove the fat, salt, pepper. Pork fat goes in. So the fat is rendered out. Look at that. It smells so good already. We're gonna set this aside. Now we're gonna create the base for the braise. Brown sugar, onion, half an orange, cinnamon stick, garlic, bay leaves. Meat goes back in. Danny, I need to borrow this real quick.
Okay, thank you, sir.
We cover with water. Time to make the salsa cruda. Tomatillos go down. Jalapeno, garlic. Remove the burnt outer layer. Goes in. Cilantro, salt. In you go. Greek yogurt. Yogurt goes in. Zest the lime. Squeeze all the juice. Salt, sugar, black pepper. Give it a little mix. Homemade crema. Oh, baby. We're gonna cook it with some milk, and we continue to simmer another 30 minutes. We're gonna make a masa cheese crumble that's gonna go on top. Cotija cheese, melted butter, mix to bring it together. Into the oven. Time to boil the nudes. Obo macaroni goes in. So the meat is done. Bro, it smells amazing. Meat's gonna set aside. So tender.
Yo.
Now we're gonna strain the sauce. So it goes back in. This fat right here, we're gonna use that as the base of the roux for the mac and cheese. Fat from the carnitas, masa. We're gonna start to whisk in some milk. Cheese goes in, pepper. Pasta's ready. Into the sauce. Touch of pasta water. Add some of the shredded meat in here. So the sauce reduced down. Meat's gonna go back in. Oh
my goodness.
All that carnitas meat on top. Come on. The salsa cruda. Some of the masa crumble on top. So I turn your 20 bucks into a loaded carnitas mac and cheese my way.
Let's dig in, baby. Oh my gosh.
That's really good, bro.
20 out of 10.
Thank you, bro.
Tried Howland Rays for lunch. Chicken sando, waffles, and tenders. What'd you get there?
Medium plus?
I didn't see that on the menu.
You gotta know, man.
You gotta know. I got the medium.
Fantastic.
It's like butter melting in your mouth. Some comeback sauce. The coleslaw brings out a sweetness.
Kind of balances it out.
Might have bit some paper in here. Oh, I did bite the paper. Look at this. Oh no. These are like the old school fries we used to have.
Zesty
The
stuff.
zesties.
Yeah.
Pop that ranch open.
Ranch?
Very oniony. Waffle on the bottom, waffle on top. Douse some of this butter and syrup. One of the best waffles with chicken I've had. The chef is probably kicking himself seeing this. I'm sorry, JRZ. So what would you rate this? 7 through 10?
You do decimals?
I do decimals.
10.0.
10.0. I would have to agree. One of the best fried chicken sandwiches I've ever had. Lunch score, 10.0.
This is a honey buffalo chicken sandwich. I would sell this sandwich and change nothing about it. Best chicken sandwich I've ever had. Well, I want you to start with meaty chicken thighs and just clean up some of that fat. And to make sure the sandwich cooks evenly on the thighs, there is a part that is a little bit thicker than the rest. You're gonna slightly butterfly it just to open that up. Submerge these thighs in a little buttermilk, splash in hot sauce as much as your heart desires, and then finally hit them with salt, pepper, garlic powder, paprika, and cayenne pepper. Now just mix and marinate until you lose patience. In the meantime, I want you to grab a white onion, chop off the top, bottom, give it a quick dash across the skin like this, and then just peel it while it's still whole. Now I want you to turn it to its side like this, and then just make thin slices, turning these into rings. This is what we're looking for. They said put a wet towel next to your cutting board. There is one. And no, I'm not wearing goggles. Oh, I look like Michael Phelps cutting onions. Toss your rings in a deep container. Then just hit these with a little bit more buttermilk. Introduce a little hot sauce to the party and just let these vibe out for a second. In another bowl, we're gonna do 70% flour. Other 30% will be potato starch. Give this a tiny bit of baking powder. And then we're gonna hit this with salt, pepper, garlic powder, paprika, and cayenne pepper. Buttermilk chicken thigh goes into your dry batter. Add that flour in, just let it sit there for a couple minutes. The oil set around 360 and we're only gonna single fry. These need only 5 to 8 minutes. Sauce is simple, start melting down a little butter. Introduce your favorite hot sauce. Then just kill the heat and add in a bunch of hot honey. Onion rings get tossed into the same dry batter. Swish them around, make sure they're properly coated. And then we're gonna air fry these so they're a little bit more healthy. Now I'm just playing straight into the fryer, they go. Here's how it's gonna go down. Submerge your fried chicken patty into your sauce. On a toasted bun, do some blue cheese or ranch. Some homemade pickled jalapenos. Fried chicken patty goes on. Thin slice of jalapeno pepper jack cheese. Hey, you see where I'm going with this one? Slightly toast this up, and then I want you to crown it with some crispy onions. And as always, now bismillah. Say whatever you want, but I need honest review. Wallah honest, okay? Here, take a bite. Why are you so nervous, bro? Up more. MashaAllah, that's crazy. Is this healthy? Absolutely not. But I'd rather make my bullshit than buy it.
Trying Bledsoe's barbecue for lunch. Ho ho! Texas Red Hot Link, pork ribs, and brisket. Where do I start? Pork ribs are by far superior to beef. Less fatty, less dry, and juicier. That's good. Look how tender. Smoked for 14 hours. Cornbread with honey butter? Yes, please. Best $3 I've spent. And do not sleep on potato salad. One of the most underrated sides. So creamy. One of the best I've had. This is no joke. Everything's bigger in Texas. Why not? What if we broke up some of the brisket, wrapped it around the link? This has got to be the best barbecue I've had in LA. The robust flavors of the wood, smoke, and spice. Well done. And they were only about $10 each portion. One score with the first 10, Bledsoe's Barbecue.
Well, two of my favorite foods on the planet make sense together. We have butter chicken and pupusas. This should work. First up, a loroco and cheese pupusa. Ooh. This is amazing. Oh my god. Let's get some chicken in there. Wait. I'm curtido. That is the bite right there. You got the spicy, peppery butter chicken, the cheesy, almost kind of crispy pupusa, and then the cabbage on top just cools everything down perfectly. Look at that. Look at how beautiful. You basically have pupusas replacing naan. This was legitimately one of the best things I've ever eaten. I would give this combo a 9.5 out of 10. It's outstanding.
Trying humble bird for lunch. Chicken sandwich with medium heat and humble fries doused with their comeback sauce. When I get medium, I want it to be medium, and this is medium. And the pickles, lovely with. And the bun, a little different than I'm used to. Nice little sweetness. Look at the behind on this guy. Chicken is pretty tender, but slightly on the drier side. Let's try these fries. Mad pickles on top. Let's reset. Wish the cheese didn't freeze up like this. I'll try the fries in their comeback sauce. It's called comeback sauce, but not much flavor coming to the back of my throat. Just use our hands. Little dip. I would stick with the sando here. 15 bucks, solid Nashville chicken flavor. Lunch score, 8.8.
This doner kebab shop in New York City needs to be on your devour list. Doner House in the East Village starts by spraying their bread with water and pressing it down to look like this. They slice this bread into fours to make their bread pockets for each kebab. Look at how fresh these look. Each doner kebab gets their creamy white garlic sauce, their chunky roasted pepper sauce, lettuce, cabbage, tomatoes, and red onions. We couldn't say no to their insanely juicy beef doner, which they pack in there. They close this beast up, wrap it, and place it in a box with a weirdly familiar logo. I'm always amazed at how absolutely packed their doner kebabs are. They're meaty, crunchy, saucy, and just downright devour-worthy. And don't even think about skipping their doner box. They season their crispy fries with their secret seasoning, slide them into a box with lettuce, cabbage, tomatoes, and red onions. We asked for both chicken doner and beef doner. On goes their white garlic sauce, roasted pepper sauce. We added their secret fry seasoning and spicy chili flakes. Yes, please.
How seasoned those fries are.
I could eat this every day for the rest of my life.
This is so good.
Oh, baby.
Vinegar is one of the most important staples in Filipino cuisine, and you can't go wrong with Marca Piña's Sukang Puti.
Trying paper rice for lunch. Lemongrass chicken, braised pork belly, and garlic shrimp. 3 spring rolls, customize how you want them for $12.50. This one's the shrimp, definitely dry without the sauce, so I got the traditional citrus and spicy house. And they give you the option for the egg roll inside. Highly suggest getting it. Very thin at the top, adds a solid crunch to the roll. Try the spicy sauce. I added carrots, cucumbers, lettuce, and a lot more. Pork belly itself doesn't have too much flavor, means we just gotta dip them in both. And the outside shell's so interesting. They start by dipping it in water and then putting the items in. And it holds together pretty nice. Definitely different than my average lunch, and it's the perfect item if you want something light. Lunch score, 8.5.